All right.
Speed game, isn't that right, Cherno?
No.
All right. So Cherno's on my side. So this is the sequel to Half-Life. Its movement mechanics are a lot different, though. For one, the game came out in 2004, and back then, the main method of bunny hopping was holding W and jumping. And Valve eventually patched that out with the orange box version, which is now currently this version on Steam. And that's the two distinctions. There's old engine, which is forwards bunny hopping, and the newer engine, which we do some kind of weird backwards hopping. It's called ABH, or accelerated backwards hopping. And you're going to see how fast it goes. If any of you have seen Super Mario 64, it's kind of similar to long LBJs, long backwards jumping. But we cannot clip through walls, unfortunately. If we could, this game would just be completely broken. So, start time. So right off the bat, we're in this train. I think like the story picks up after we're, in stasis from G-Man.
Those credits, though.
Yeah, those are all my donators in the bottom left. Shout outs to them. Shout outs to them. They actually got me here. So yeah, every single one of them. They are very helpful. So this is ABH. Yeah, it's pretty fast. We do two different, there's two variants of it. There's ASH and AFH. This is ASH, this kind of sideways thing. It's the forwards version, but it is slower than ABH, unfortunately. But it is more consistent because we can see where we're going, as opposed to ABH, where it's just backwards, and we have to kind of know the map layout.
AFH is not really used much in Half-Life 2. By the way, those stand for accelerated side hopping and accelerated forward hopping. AFH isn't used much in Half-Life 2 because in Half-Life 2 you have a lot of air control.
Yeah.
And AFH requires you to hold backwards, and if you do that in the Half-Life 2 engine, you have too much air control and it just kind of stops you dead.
Yeah, you have to be going really fast for AFH.
All right, so let's see if I can get it this time. My mouse messed up there a bit. All right, so these are called teleports.
I wonder why.
So what we do is we take...
About that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon, Barney from Black Mesa.
Do is we bonk them on the head, or we just smack it on their head, and what happens is the NPC thinks they're stuck. And when the NPC thinks that they're stuck, they're... Okay. Their main response is to just teleport right to where they need to go. They actually have waypoints on the ground, so we try to just bonk them on the head with any object. It doesn't actually have to be a book, it can be whatever, and they just go to where they need to be. It also works in real life, I think. So.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah.
Some objects do work significantly better than others, and you'll see him try to get specific objects for teleports later in the game.
Yeah, generally flat ones.
Yeah. The flatter the object, the better.
Okay, Gordon, you're gonna have to make your own way to Dr. Kleiner's lab. Man, that's what I was
Dang it.
Am I good to read some donations?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have $100 from Peter Mellon. He says, thanks to everyone involved in making SGDQ a thing. I agree, Peter. And we have $15 from Spectacular 101. Hey all, this is my first SGDQ, and I'm enjoying it so far. Good luck to all the runners. Also, hopefully more donations from me.
So I tried to clip through that guard right there. Because that guard is like scheduled to go to that spot that he was at a specific time, we can actually get there fast enough to go right through him. But, I mean, I messed that up, so.
Yeah, not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not. I could just jump over him. I don't actually have to. Yes, sell those things!
Yeah, let's market some Half-Life 2.
Yeah! So apparently there's like a market convention going on, like to our right, and then to our left, there's some Fiesta like whole thing going on.
It's absolutely crazy.
It's really crazy over here in Denver. So if you see applauding or applaud for like any applauding for my mess ups, that's not from anybody here. Forgot to make the bind. All right, that's all right though. So yeah, I'm gonna grab this box because it's able to be tilted, and we're gonna do something with Alex over here.
Oh, wow.
Swing and a miss.
Jerks.
You can read the donation.
This is the part of the game where we're introduced to the most annoying character in the entire Half-Life series.
What about Barney?
Okay, second most annoying character in the entire Half-Life series.
Well, in this run, yeah, Barney's not too annoying.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
we're
more,
skipping.
yeah. Fast Alex is the more annoying thing because we skip,
Yep.
yeah. Oh, perfect rotation here. Okay, well, somewhat. Okay. So I don't know, I think it was Nubist who found this. Shout outs to him, he's European, so he's not here. You can put an object under Alex, you can actually make her bounce.
Okay.
And, dang it. It got from underneath her. You can also move her into position. Yeah!
Doctor Borders, yeah!
Doctors!
I don't know what they're yelling
No
about.
borders! All right. So let's see if we can. Ooh, oh, okay.
In case it hasn't been made clear yet, the Source engine is broken.
Yeah.
A lot.
A little bit.
Teensy smidge. That's normal, dude. So this is a giant cutscene that we cannot skip.
Yep.
Cutscene, though I say that kind of sparingly, cutscenes in these games, and this is kind of how the game is so revolutionary, you're in the cutscene, so you're pretty much just watching NPCs do whatever. So, I mean, we're bonking them, we're getting them to do what they need to do so we can go on with the run. Like, that's what cutscenes are. So we can't necessarily go and like play some other game or go and get a drink or whatever, because you need to be in here because there are certain triggers and whatnot. But you definitely need to, like, you can't like do anything worthwhile except jump around, like mess around with the lab. It's just, I guess this is what turns some people off from running it, because there are quite a bit of these places. Though we are starting to skip a couple of them, and you'll hopefully see that.
Yep.
It really is you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of good and bad because you have stuff to do, but at the same time you can't just like AFK.
We
Yeah.
owe a great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his
So we have $100 from Dietbert, because I've been looking forward to the Half-Life and Portal runs all week. Although all this year's SGDQ is great. Shoutouts to the Priester channel.
for our resurrected teleport.
We have $42 from Pinjasaur. Roses are red, violets are blue. I love Valve as much as the next, but it really sucks that they can't
Like
count
cut.
past 2. Also, shout out to Squeaky 4377.
We can't keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we work for.
We have $50 to Doctors Without Glitches. I mean, Doctors Out of Bounds. Whatever.
All right, I just saved 3 frames right there. This might be world record.
That is
But in
one.
all seriousness, that's not a useful teleport.
Yeah, not all the teleports actually save time. Some of them you have to wait for dialogue no matter what you do.
Yeah.
I almost forgot. Barney, I'll give you the honor.
I've got to get back on my ship, but okay.
So now we get the suit, which allows us to sprint, because if walking wasn't enough.
Lamar, there you are.
Yeah, that's pretty much all this cutscene's useful for.
Never fear, Gordon.
Yep.
She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst you might do is attempt to couple with your head.
So I'm also Lamar. Wait,
Get that thing away from me.
all right.
Here, my pet. Hop up. No, not up there. No, no. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fine. It'll be another week before I can coax her out of this.
What?
So I almost clipped through. No, I don't know what that was. That was
Did you land on the other book?
yeah, the book that's on the blue book that's on the ground.
HIV suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove
Nice.
parts do. I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials. Now, let's see. The Mark V hazardous environment suit has been redesigned for comfort and utility.
His clipboard actually has that clearly, and then like right when he gets interrupted, it's all like smidgen, like it's all just, oh, nice. All right,
was really
cool.
good.
Yeah, that's the only, oh, no, I can't say only. That's the only time-saving teleport. It's a major one. It's like 10 seconds if I don't get that.
Yeah. It's also the hardest one in this
Yeah.
cutscene, in my opinion. It's nice to get.
All right, so Kleiner is secretly a DJ.
Why don't you position yourself near
Like,
my work?
Are you there?
Yes, Eli. Bit of a holdup on this end.
oh,
You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is.
Am I good to read some donations?
And it's our intention
yeah, go ahead.
packing
We have $15 from Young90. First time watching SGDQ. Great event for a great cause. Keep it up, guys. P.S. 4 couch commentators, 1 speedrunner. 4 minus 1 equals 3. Half-Life 3 confirmed!
Damn it!
I can only imagine chat right now.
The jokes. Yeah, I get it a lot in chat too. It's like,
Yep.
We have $100 from Tim Williams for Goknek's Half-Life 2 run. I earned physics degree, and trust me, everything Gordon Freeman does is real.
so I'm spamming E. It does absolutely nothing but guarantee that I flip this switch the first frame it happened. Like I'm able to. So I just got it. That was first frame. That's first frame strats.
Absolutely
First frame hype.
beautiful.
So for anybody keeping track at home, that's 4 frames saved now?
Yeah, it's about 4. So,
Well, did it work?
I just want to talk about one of my favorite past Half-Life 2 runs. This is solely JHF. Solely JHF used to run Half-Life 2. He also ran Portal. He also runs Osu right now.
Gordon.
I think he only does Osu because he doesn't have a graphics card or something. But yeah, he used to run games. And so Grachev, one of my users from my chat, made textures. And I put them in here. It doesn't actually change anything with the game except for obviously being in the background.
That is the weirdest dust I've ever seen.
Yeah, you can generate dust out of that book by just slamming it in there.
Barney, if you'd be so
Good luck out there, Gordon.
We have a $25 donation from someone, and he said, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Goknak for doing save deletion and saving those extra 3 minutes. Makes the run so much more interesting to watch, and why on earth would you not want to save 3 minutes?
Do we even want to talk about that?
No.
No, we're not gonna.
No,
We're not gonna
we're
talk
not
about
going there.
it. But I think I know who sent that. But I do also want to shout out to Loitz, LO1TS. You can follow him at goknak.com. Don't ask me why he got that domain, but he did some routing for this game. He runs this game. He does some weird glitch that I don't want to talk about. It's a bad glitch. And yeah, he routed some of the new strats that we do in the run. Oh, here's another one.
Gordon Freeman.
Oh, escaped.
It was the itchy tittysaurus. The only
Yes,
time you see it in the run.
Yeah, the itchy titty saurus, because I couldn't pronounce Ichthyosaur, or whatever its canon name is. Alright, so we're free. We're out of this cutscene, kind of. So this place right here, we normally get the crowbar. That's slow. So what we do is we take this barrel, and thanks to the Havoc engine, we can jump off of an object, pick it up again, and continue that. Oh. Good rotation. It's a certain rotation for getting that through. So that's called wall climbing, and we use it quite a bit in the run.
That was good.
Yeah, that fence is very, very annoying to get over.
Yep.
Am I good to read some donations?
Yes.
All right. We have $300 from Seductive Spatula. Good name. My favorite run by one of my favorite runners. Best of luck with the run, Goknak.
Thank
Let's
you,
see all of those
Spatula.
sweet roof launches, wall climbs, dam jumps, and orb launches. Would put my donation to Gold Dust full spam at the end of the run,
Oh
but
my
since that
God.
will never happen, you get to decide the fate of the animals. Would you rather see?
I decide the fate of the animals?
Yep.
All right, I'll probably choose. What are the two at right now?
Let me double check.
Like,
right
which one's falling behind?
now. Right
Kill.
now, Kill is behind by about $2,500.
Let's kill the animals.
Kill the animals.
As fast
You want a
as
good
we
speed
can.
run
The
here?
animals need to die.
Yeah. I've never played that game where they kill the animals, so, I mean, I heard it's faster, and I'm a speedrunner, so it makes sense. So, obviously, we're using wall climbing, we're going out of bounds. There's a certain trigger here. I have to hit a trigger on the ground. Oh, and triggers are invisible boxes that are placed in the world in order to cause events to happen. There's one for changing the levels. Other games have them, so you might have already known. So I have to hit one that's on the ground first. If I don't hit that one, but I hit the level change, then I don't change the level and we soft lock. And soft lock is when the game, you can't progress through the game, but the game still runs. Like you can mess around, like you can walk around and stuff in the game. A hard lock would be if Half-Life 2.exe stops responding, which hopefully will not happen. Oh, no. Fat Gordon strats. I can break that with just my thighs. But I guess I didn't get it there. Oh, that's a barrel that's in my face. All right, so going underwater actually prevents you from taking damage from above, like if there are explosions above the water, so that's why I peeked down underneath the water again. And water exiting and entering is kind of weird. Okay, I got saved by my own barrel. Yeah, if there's an object that hits the rope that you're on, the barnacle freaks out and is like, okay, I'll eat that instead. All right. Nice. Okay, so that's called dolphin strats. We have to go into the water and back out in order to launch, or kind of like eject up and onto a platform. Oh,
Like a dolphin. Makes sense, right?
yeah. Now we meet Tyrone. Or Leon, or, I mean, it's any NPC in this game. Okay. So this is like a mini cutscene between two parts. There we go. Yeah! Power thighs!
We have a $75 donation from Railcoon. Couldn't make it to SGDQ this year, but hoping to make it next year. Great event, and I'll see you guys at HDQ. Tara needs to be named Cherno, because Cherno is a cutie. We have $50 from Ryath, another donation for a great cause. Shout out to the convention next door. Party hard. Money can go to whatever needs it.
The Fiesta or the marketing one?
All of the parties.
Oh, man. So I got caught on the guard there, so I didn't get first cycle. Like, literally first cycle. It rotates. But, it's alright, because it makes us regen more suit, so I had more suit throughout the entire underwater section. If you sprint before going in water, you can actually maintain your sprint. So, like, it will super swim, or sprint swim is how we call it. Super swim is later.
We have a
I believe.
I believe.
Oh! I had the top one troll me. I have that happen all the time. They also troll me here on this wall. Yeah, they just hit the barrel. Oh. They hit the barrel from out underneath, and then they keep you underwater. Yeah, a very annoying room. But what I can actually do here is come up here, and when they're all near me, I shoot this barrel, and they all go away.
Oh, that one survived.
Except for that one. That one lived. But it's alright. This is a very, very annoying room. And the barrels actually could kill me. So I gotta take my time with this climb. Alright, I think we are safe.
So what we were all believing in is if you get down in that room and do it just right, you can exit the ladder onto a manhack and jump off of it into the pipe that he just went into.
Yeah, and I almost got it. The segmented run Dwamov, Half-Life 2 done with a high magnitude of velocity, does that. And that's because I'm crazy, I keep trying it in all my runs. Sometimes I get them. But, yeah.
We have a $5 donation from Kengar. He says, hello from Finland. Sorry can't donate more since I've been struggling with unemployment. Anyway, what was/is the difficulty level in Half-Life 1? That would be hard. And 2, is that easy? For Half-Life 2, are you playing in easy?
I'm using, yeah, okay, so, I should probably explain that. Because the run doesn't matter on difficulty, like what you do in the run doesn't matter, Half-Life 1, because they play on hard, they take more damage, and more damage from grenades equals higher or better boost. Half-Life 2, they got rid of that concept.
Game, please.
Yeah, I got it. I think that's it. That's Babby Barrel Stress. But okay, so they got rid of that concept and they just made everything hurt. Like all it does is change the damage that it does to you. It doesn't actually affect how far you launch. So like doing a point blank grenade launch on easy is possible and you get a lot of speed, but point blank on hard would just kill you. So it's not easy at all.
Yeah, it makes the route a lot less interesting because you can't do as many damage boosts.
Yeah, you'd be hiding and trying to kill guards. I mean, if people want to run that, they do, but it's most common, like any percent is done on easy. Because you don't have to worry about health and surviving in parts that you don't really have to in the first place, because there's no difference, really. So we're taking the airboat. It's obviously slower. It's really slow. And so we have to take this because of one of the most infuriating well-made maps ever, and knowing Valve, that's an accomplishment. So Canals 11, DE1 Canals 11, it's like, I think it's 5 maps from here, has a trigger that requires just the airboat. Not even Gordon in it, not anything else, just the airboat. And this is Dam Jump. This boat is literally made of air.
That's why it's the airboat.
Like, yeah.
Oh, nice. Swag.
You can bounce it off of anything, it'll go flying. So, I mean, we get to do some really cool things with it, but it's very annoying to take because we go so slow with it. And yeah, in Canals 11, there's no way, we haven't found any way over the map, under the map. There's brushes out of bounds, and we can't find a way through the map, or a specific part of the map, and you'll see where, without the airboat. And I mean, once we do, we save 10 minutes because we don't have to take the airboat. We can just AVH everywhere. All right, so this is actually a pretty simple trick. There are barrels that you're supposed to go through the complex to my right, and go through and shoot, and then go all the way through and drive your airboat through. But I don't know why, but they placed it behind the gate such that you can shoot the barrels through the gate and not even go through the complex. You just snipe it with your pistol. I guess they just didn't anticipate that.
So we have a $10 donation from Kyle Rory, also known as the Marketing Convention Next Door. He says, hello, one of our accounting assets, his name is Jacob, found out that you guys were taking donations. From what we understand, you're all doctors playing video games really fast. Not sure what the Borders thing is about. P.S. If you guys ever play FIFA or Madden over there, or totally game, just send us an RSVP. We also have $30 from Robert Fisher, donating once more for this hilarious run. Who knew that the secret to teleportation would be books and boxes? Someone go tell the scientist. Also putting this towards the bonus stream. Fighting Masters has to happen. Agree, the saltiness has to happen. Fighting Masters, hype! We have a $50 donation, and it says, way to go, Goknak. You are awesome. Nathan, Caitlin, Lindsay, Dad, and Momnet.
That's the Gok family. Yeah, that's, yep. Shout out to those guys.
So coming up is trigger skip, and there's going to be a trigger in the map that if you hit it, it closes the gate that's right in front of you. But actually, if you get into the airboat while it's past the trigger, it just teleports you in. and the gate never closes.
Yeah, so it's very, very thin. It's right at the edge of that tunnel. I don't know why they didn't make it any thicker, but the way that the airboat works is it teleports you right into the airboat. So when you push it past that trigger and get into it, because it has a very big use radius, you can get in from it behind the trigger. It'll teleport you in front of it, and yeah, you skip, again, the complex to my right. Saves about 4 minutes, I think.
So am I good to make an announcement?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Our current donation total is at $501,976.60, which means we've broken the 500
Nice.
game.
Can't clap. I need my hand on the keyboard for this. There you go. It's awesome, though. Yeah, this helicopter. Oh, I have some names for it, but this is a PG-13 stream. It is very obnoxious. I'll leave it there. It drops these bombs, and they are fun. Very. Oh, hey. Okay. Well, I manipulated it there. Let's see if we can get God tier luck on the next map. We can actually get it stuck. So hopefully that'll happen. But are they just yelling now? They're just, we need better marketing.
Want to play some more Madden? No. We have $35 from Freak for Games. Been waiting for Goknak's to run the whole marathon. Glad to donate during.
Shout out to my chat. What's up, Fleet?
We have $20 from Zoshi. Been waiting for the Goknak block all marathon. Got up 4 hours early to watch it, only to find out it had been delayed by 4 hours. Keep being amazing, guys. And said, tell Goknak I said, exclamation point, Newt.
Newt.
Goknak is the face of source runs.
Yep. All right, so
He's
let's see
also
if we can get
Kotaku
this.
approved.
It requires a certain path to take, because this helicopter tries following you. It's creepy like that. No, all right, that's all right. You have to go like a certain path and hit the median. It gets clipped underneath the bridge, but now we just have to deal with these bombs, which, I mean, there are strats for. It makes this level a lot calmer to go through, because you don't have to worry about bombs. Bombs aren't normally a problem. So, yeah, I mean, whatever.
For those of you just joining us, this is Summer Games Done Quick 2014. All donations are going to Doctors Without Borders, a great humanitarian medical charity organization that was founded in 1971 in France by doctors and journalists. And they provide impartial aid and assistance to over 60 countries to people whose survival is threatened by violence, neglect, catastrophe.
Its destruction has nothing, or Frostbite 3's destruction has nothing on this.
Shots fired.
Battlefield 4 was pretty good. I mean, if you ignore everything wrong with it. So we're coming up to the level. Now it's 11. Thank you.
Yeah, Canal's 11.
Yeah, Canal's 11 night.
Get to
Well, it is. All right. So
$10 if
there's
you
a
do a barrel
physics
roll.
puzzle here because Valve's like, we have a physics engine. Please use it. Not abuse it. Hunter Man Gun from my chat found out that you don't actually need to do the physics puzzle. If you just hit this, you get on this ramp thing, the ramp that normally would lift up, and then hold right, and it should flick you over. But one minute, let me see if it's the position of the airboat actually is a bit essential for this, because if it's too far back or too far forward, I don't make it. So yeah, like see, my save is too far forward, so if I can't get this, I'll just have to do the physics puzzle, but let's see. There we go.
Nice.
All right. So that's what should have happened. All right, the trigger is right here. Like I just hit it. It requires just the airboat. I have no way of showing that unless, I mean, maybe after the game or something. But like, yeah, it's really obnoxious. But we do use the airboat, and in a very interesting way. So you're normally supposed to go in a cutscene there to get a gun extension for the boat, but because of the way that the, again, exiting and entering work in this game, it teleports you through a hole in the gate, and that's called gate clip. So yeah, let me reload this. All right, so again, now we're on foot, so now we have the power of ABH with us.
Yep. This is kind of the first place in the run where you really get to see ABH used to its limit.
And if we didn't need the boat, we could have been doing this in the first part of the game.
It's really unfortunate. You have the trigger to trigger the sequence, then that gate, and then the other gate. So even if you were to get in the room, you would have to find a way out of the second gate. It's just the most well-made thing Valve has ever done.
Yeah. So I just landed in literally 2 inches of water because that's all you need in order to survive. Nice. All right. So right now I'm holding jump, crouch. Yeah, jump. I hold down jump and crouch, and that's called sharking. And we just we pretty much act like a shark fin, and we just glide across the top of the water there. It's used for both boatless and canals, or coast rather.
Yeah, coast is the other part of the run where you get to really see ABH speeds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a really scary zombie tunnel. I can't.
Too spooky.
Super spooks. All right.
So we have a $10,000 donation from Notch. And all he wants to say is botneck hype.
Nice.
Sorry, Notch, I couldn't have it on during the run. Obviously, you could probably understand. Yeah, Notch actually watches. He's a really cool dude. He watches a lot of speedruns, actually, not just me, but it's cool. So thank you again, thank you again, Notch, for the donation.
And we have $10 from Buttercup. Says, hey, Gawkneck, Buttercup here. I wrote this prayer for you and posted it to you on Twitter. Thought the stream should hear it too, though. Our Gawkneck, who art in Denver, hallowed be thy run. Thy screen splits come, thy world record be done. On stream as it is in practice, give us this day our daily glods, and forgive us our red splits, as we forgive those who spam thousands against us, and lead us not into resets, but deliver us from slow ailings. Amen.
All right, there we go. Oh. So there's actually, we're skipping over the gate there. Thanks for that donation. That was sent to me before the run as well. All right, so you're supposed to obviously have the airboat gun, and you're supposed to fight a helicopter that drops bombs, but now that we don't have that, we don't have to do that. This is another major cutscene place.
Yep.
This is Black Mesa East. It's where you meet Eli. He was one of the scientists from Half-Life 1. So yeah, I kind of messed up the jump there, but we used to have a setup that I would do, but I figured that just going for it is actually faster than doing a setup because you have to line up, and that's kind of the thing with being free to ABH. It's really volatile, I guess is the word, because you can go wherever if you aren't really controlling it. So we found a lot of setups that require pixel, like, okay, look at this line in the distance while standing on this pebble. And it's we have a lot of setups like that to kind of control the outcome. Because if we know where we need to go, then yeah, it really helps with that. So obviously it's a cutscene, so it's a cutscene without smacking Mossman with our wood.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa.
Don't worry about it. Just a playful tap.
Yeah, so the unfortunate thing about this map is there's actually no even theoretical skip for it, because to get to the load zone for the map after this, you actually have to have completed the cutscene and have Alex with you. So this is one of a couple maps that we don't think there's ever going to really be a skip for.
Yeah, this is probably the only cutscene map that, unless we can figure out how to make NPCs just appear without using some weird console commands, then we're gonna.
I sound like a post.
Then this, yeah, this is like,
I'm just so
This is an
excited.
entanglement.
yeah. Oh yeah, and properly named in this run. Don't worry.
Where was I?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yes. Dr. Klein.
We have a $1 donation.
Anything.
I love your speedruns, Goknak. Always enjoyable. Also, happy birthday to Cherno.
Effectively in a dimensional
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cherno.
Happy birthday, Cherno.
space.
We have we have a $35 donation from Grove. Hashtag marketing hype. Seriously though, congrats to all the speedrunners and keep up the good work. Shouts to Guri and Decky. Love Grove.
Gordon Freeman.
So they're going to be talking. We're going to observe the family photo here. This is another texture made by Grachev for my chat. It's very beautiful, especially Alex. Quite dapper.
Keep us long to get back to me. Welcome to the lab anyway. It's not Black Mesa, but
Oh.
it's certainly
What?
It's going to be a lot more like Black Mesa with Gordon.
right you are. MIT graduates of
Now we do have some prizes for this block. We have a Mad Catz Triton headset with Half-Life and Portal design,
lab coat.
a portal gun which you might be able to see in camera,
I'll see what I can do.
and a signed Valve orange box
It's gonna
provided by NoClip.
I'm looking for
The headset is a $10 donation or more, and the portal gun and signed Valve orange box is $15 donation or higher. They're available during the entire source block, so up until Portal 2 you can donate.
So the reason I looked at the picture there is because if I did it right now, he would kind of come over and talk about his family, which actually wastes time.
Yep.
So, yeah, I had to do it there. But so we just pretty much wait for NPCs during these scenes.
Yeah, I guess now is a good time for donations if we have any,
Yeah.
Okay.
because we got a bit more cutscene to go.
Can't believe you made it.
Wait. Hashtag dad jokes. Here we go.
He broke
Oh, yeah.
your record, honey.
Well, he earned it. I guess you proved you can handle yourself out there.
There's nothing Gordon can't handle, with the possible exception of you.
Dad, please.
Making it awkward ever since you were born. All right, so yeah, those two teleports don't matter actually.
Yep.
There are some sequences that are on timers, not based on whether an NPC is in a certain area. So that one was like a 10-second timer. If we teleported him there, he would have just stayed there for like 10 seconds and then turned and be like, look at this. So, yeah. Also, Sully's in there as well. Just scattered throughout the run.
We have a $50 donation from your blood brothers. Shout out to Goknak from Nathan and Michelle, Caitlin and Jordan, Lindsay, Sandy, and Chubbs. The Knack Nation!
Wow.
Chubbs is actually, I have two dogs. I don't know why I'm getting into this, but I have two dogs. One is Dognack, and the other is Dognack Senior. And one of my sub emotes is Gok Dognack, which is Chubbs. And so if it's in the chat, which it probably is by now, that's my dog.
really. Sometimes I think you do.
But yeah, again, my family. Shouts. And hello.
Why don't you take Gordon along and give him some practice with the gravity gun?
Sure. Come on, Gordon. Let's go have
So
some.
for those of you just joining us, this is Summer Games Done Quick 2014, featuring Speed Demos Archive and Speedruns Live. Speed Demos Archive is the premier community for video game speedruns, and completing games as quickly as possible through extensive planning, practice, and knowledge of mechanics and glitches, and has a nice forums for creating speedrun strats. Speedruns Live is the premier site for video game online racing. Whether you're a beginner or trying to be competitive, it's a great site for everyone, and you can go to speedrunslive.com for more information and to watch a wide variety of speedrun streams.
We don't go there anymore.
So, no. Oh, okay, we got the half teleport.
Teleporting Alex here is really dumb because of how slow she's
ramp.
moving in the ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once she gets on the ramp, you really can't teleport her again.
doesn't really have set waypoints through that area either. Like if you block her, she'll try to move around it. So
Okay, so yeah, this is Dog's or Eli's scrapyard with Dog.
The scrapyard.
There have been
This is a good
new
idea.
routes
Father was talking.
found that we don't really get to see Dog. We don't meet him.
Very sad.
We don't know that he was made from when Alex was
But we mainly use
like
it
9
for
years old and he was about yay high.
Give it a try.
So what we do is we get the gravity gun, because that's very essential for the run. And then we come over here, and I'm the only crazy person to do this. That might have been too early. That was a bit too early. It's timing with this nade. So I have to time this nade jump right here. Just right, so that I get flung straight up in the air. There we go.
Nice.
So now I have to land it though. All right, we did that. So all right, so there's this thing called a displacement, which is a wall that's solid on one side but hard on the other. So we got stuck. Now the way that the orange box and up works is if you get stuck in save and load, the game starts pulling you down. So sorry for people who hate quick saves and quick loads, but we need to do it in order to be fast. And this is automatically RTA. And
A big amount of PC speedrunners is bad because all they do is spam quick save and quick load.
especially Halo and Jet Set Radio.
Exactly.
Those, oh, hey!
shout outs to that guy.
So yeah, we're saving and loading, and we pretty much skip all of Dog. Like, we get coincidentally back in the tunnel right behind where Dog opens the door, and now we go to the spoopy Ravenholm.
Is that
Yeah, this is, I still actually haven't played through this. It's really scary.
that trick is one of the many in the run that is
Oh, what
approved
the?
by Kotaku.
Okay, all right. I accidentally hit my reload bind because I'm a bad PC gamer. All right. Here, let's not hit that bind again. But yeah, this is ladder boosting. If you hit Control and E on a ladder, you can actually start like jumping up the ladder. You could use a script.
We don't see Dog.
Rip Dog. So. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, what are these things?
3 spooky.
All right. All right, we made it. Oh, God, there's blood everywhere.
I have the portal gun on protect you.
All right. Protect me, Trino.
Censor the blood with kittens.
All right, so again, we use a grenade and jumping and crouching to get up on top of roofs and skip all. I mean, like, I joke about the spoopiness of Ravenholm, but it's. I mean, like, if you look at the stuff we do in the run, it's not really spoopy. It's pretty tame. Except for the fast zombies, those always get me every time. So here's another grenade boost. I had to grab the grenade, that's why I picked it up on that little attic like shelf thing. This requires a very precise timed jump, and
This is my favorite trick in the run. Mostly because
Yep.
I helped find it.
Nice. So I think that was OVC's setup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was the way
OVC
did it.
found that. Rip him.
Speaking of dead Half-Life 2 runners.
Yeah. He also ran in Momentum, but yeah, he used to run Half-Life 2.
Come on, we can outdo them.
Half-Life 2. We're not out of the spoops yet, though. There's still a really weird mine shaft that's like kind of destructed. I don't even know how it was constructed. There's head crabs all over the place. It's like a Let's Player's nightmare. So yeah, sprinting underwater, it's... Alright, let's see if this setup works. I kind of found this. You jump right there, and then... Hey!
Oh, nice.
Smooth.
Alright. Cool. So yeah, now we're kind of out of the spoops. There's still a fast zombie up there. Yeah, rip. So, hopefully that guy doesn't hit it. Okay, we're good.
Aw, sniper, please.
Sniper is just not having any of my stuff
Sniper
today.
Senpai, be gentle.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I use those 2 barrels there to move stuff out of the way. Given. Oh, shotgun boost. Thank you. Wait, where's the nade? Oh, I think I might have already picked it up in the top screen. Pick up something else. I need this gun. This one. I need to kill the guys in here. Oh.
What? Barrel, please.
Alright. That's weird.
Winston's been hit.
Rip Winston. Sad. Rise. I think this deserves a Bible thump. Winston has indeed been hit.
What have you done?
Because there just haven't been enough Bible thumps in the chat.
What have you done?
Follow me.
Winston. This is a good time for donation.
I'm sorry, SDA Twitch mods.
We have $50, and this person wants to say thanks for all the entertainment this week. This is the least I can do. You guys rock.
You rock.
We have $15 from Nambi. 3 things I hate most: donations, irony, and lists. We have $50 from Clay9. Head bopping teleport technology is the future. We have $50 from Otako Taco. You have me curious with what a 3-minute delete save skip is. I'll donate another $50 if you elaborate.
Wait, what was that?
What was it?
The save skip.
Well,
All right, so
we
the
have
way
to explain.
the Source Engine handles saves, there's a base save for every map, and if you make a save and then delete it, but then kill yourself, not in real life, in the game, it reloads, it tries to load that save that you deleted, but it can't find it, so it literally calls the map command for the map. It's no different than just saying map in the console.
So a lot of the people who are against that, including myself, our argument against it is that it doesn't form a continuous speed run.
Yeah. And continuity, especially in Half-Life 2 and well,
Alex, we're all set.
yeah, these are the Avengers. That's what I call them.
No
we have
pain now.
Iron Man and the Hulk. Yeah, I
No
didn't
pain now,
explain,
only sleep.
I had to explain save deletion. I couldn't explain them, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm just messing around during cutscenes still, so
Bye, Alex.
I'm just talking to Alex.
Okay, Doc. Before
Now
you
we
hit
get the
road,
best
you
part
might
of the
wanna
run,
grab
which
some
is
med
coast.
kits, restock on ammo, maybe check the map, see where you're headed.
It's
There's an
kind of
endless
it's
flight
fun,
route
but
back
it's also very frustrating because things can go really well or really bad.
Yeah. So this is Flyaway 17.
Hello, Dr. Car's all ready for you.
And it's quite literally the most intense part of the run. It is the pinnacle of ABH and ASH, and our main method of movement. We don't need to take the car, thankfully, because Coast 10, which is the last one that needs the car, was thankfully made by somebody else who didn't make Now's 11. So we can just go around the trigger that requires the car and skip it. So this is water skip. This is my setup for it. Guess the car's ready for me.
Oh, nice.
All right, we got it.
Good job.
So, oh God. Sorry about that. I keep bumping my mouse. All right, so that was water skip. What we just did was we just sharked all the way across the other side of the water because apparently the map is big enough, just the view distance isn't. And we could do that. You just had to do a very tough setup. Sometimes that launch out of the tunnel messes up and you hit the railing or the wall, stuff like that. All right. That's a bit too high. Let's see what I can do here.
We were supposed to remind you before the run. Did you turn on the open all portals thing?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, you didn't do that. Thanks.
You're welcome, buddy.
All right.
One thing
is
that we get the rocket launcher there because that's the last place it ever spawns, and we're gonna need it to fight some gunships later.
Yep. The rocket launcher that was on the ground there. I needed. Oh, a little bit off. That's it.
Nice.
So now that's a map to my left. Yeah, again, Coast is very, very fast. If you do everything like first try, it seems like it's nothing. All right, so this is another annoying map. I don't know. So I need to come in between these posts here. Okay, that works. Whatever I just did there.
Beautiful.
All right, I think I can land this. 1 minute. This might just be Splatterino for the next 5 minutes. Well, here, let's see. I might hit here. Let's see. if I can find, okay, so there's actually really cool landing mechanics in the, there we go.
There we go.
All right,
yeah.
so there are really interesting landing mechanics in this game. If you hit some slope like this, at a really flat angle, I want to say, or really, it's not really steep. It's like you come in from a very large distance. You can actually just hit it, and the game thinks you're surfing off of it, so it just bumps you. Now, I just kind of surfed. I did a normal surf. Shout out to anybody who surfs. Who knows what I'm talking about. Surfing is when you go on a slanted piece. Here, I'll do some right now. So that's surfing right there. You surf on a slanted piece of whatever. It could be a texture, solid clip brush, anything that's tilted at a certain angle that doesn't allow you to walk on it. Oh, God.
Oh, rip.
Here, yeah, okay. So here, we'll just follow the road here. But yeah, it does, it saves our lives, like, in these runs. We can splat everywhere. But, yeah, that was an unnecessary curve. So again, another pixel setup found by Zim.
Shoutouts to me.
Yeah, shoutouts to Zim. What this does is this allows me to just fly all the way over here and die. I hate you, Zim. Why did you find this? Yeah, no, it's a very interesting setup because again, setups provide different outcomes, but no, I got it.
Nice.
No need to guess. I have this. So this is the map that requires the car. Look at what we do without the car. Just come over here and over here. Oh, there's a cliff. Let's come down here, turn around. Next level. No need for the car.
Valve must have had an intern make the Canals
Valve
11 map. I mean, because it was better than all the others.
Well, I could have made it a donation incentive to not kill Laszlo. Whatever. I'm an idiot now, so I stepped on the sand. All right, so this is Coast 11. It's very fun. There's a trick in here. Because we're extremely original, we called it Shadow Temple early. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to take some damage here. You're supposed to fight this antlion queen and rip out its testicle and use it to lure like other antlions to fight people. But we don't do that because the map, again, was, I think, made by an intern. We can just come over here. And this is, yeah, the Shadow Temple right there with Vortigons and stuff. So it's like an official temple, you'd think. You practice with the testicle bait in there, and yeah, it's like at least 4 minutes long. And then,
What?
Yeah, so we can cancel the fall damage there by landing on the displacement. All right. And if I go too fast, there's actually another level load right there. But I went slow enough to not hit it. So, yeah, you can go back to the last map for whatever reason. All right, so this is, we end Coast with a bit of a bang.
Yep, this is
by hitting that thing first.
OBC.
Sick bang.
Yeah, this is a grenade strat found by OBC. So I just need a bit of health. So, yeah, we look at a pixel, look at another pixel, throw a nade, grab it, save, and jump backwards. And what this does is we can alley up to here.
Nice.
Wait. My planet needs me! Yeah. So that zombie spawns there. If you remember Cube Face's run, that's almost the exact same layout. There's, well, no, not like map-wise, but there's a tunnel. Nice.
Oh, that was,
yeah, you can
that was
surf
hot.
off of that too. I'm complimenting myself because I'm a... Alright, so that goes there. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm Schrodinger's crouching. That's what the thing is called. And what you do is you crouch, and before you stand up all the way from letting go of crouch, where's my rocket? Okay, that was weird. Before you stand up all the way, you crouch again, and it cancels the crouch. Oh. And what that does is that separates your camera from your actual body, and you'll see this more a bit in Portal, if you've ever seen Portal runs. And what we can do is we can peek through ceilings, and we're going to use that actually in one of the prison levels. So I wanted to destroy that guy. That guy was really rude. Blew up that barrel. Yeah, Gordon Freeman doesn't care about fire. Thank God I got 2 SMG bullets. Needed that. Yeah. Okay, so this is prison. We got into prison by going too fast. Head crabs, spoops, blood everywhere. It's very fast paced up until the latter half of prison, which is called entanglement, because you get entangled in the cutscenes and all the story and the plot. I don't know why they named it that. But right now we're in prison, and there are some pretty cool things that we do, like radiator boosting and not crouching. Oh, I could have almost actually double boosted there. Let's see. No, that's not rocket jump. There we go. Okay, I actually made it the first time. I just didn't crouch. Jumping, crouching, and surfing and sprinting, those 4.
Oh my.
If you do a combination of the 2, it's very hard to do another. Like, so if you're surfing and sprinting, it's very hard to crouch and jump. If you're like crouching and jumping, it's very hard to sprint. Like, it's stuff like that. So it's interchangeable with that. So this is the example of Schrodinger's crouch. We're normally supposed to kill the guards in here and go through another part of the level, but because we do Schrodinger's crouch and punt through there, we can actually just get... yeah, I'm going to reload that. We can actually hit that button from underneath it. There we go, that's it.
Good job. Beautiful.
There we go. And that causes us to be able to continue. That switch opened that gate that those enemies started coming from. Another thing with Havoc is props are very, very interesting when you grab punt them. Oh, almost. I'm the only one who does this, probably because of this. Other people wall climb, but I like the table. The table's better because you just fling all the way up.
Nice.
That usually happens first try, but whatever. Grab that orb. 75 and 15. So that's the... Hey, he's distracted, I guess. Oh, no, there he is. Usually there's a shotgun guard that's waiting for you to just pound you. Yeah, so we're breaking into a prison in order to go in the cutscenes. I don't know. It's like the most run-friendly logic I've seen. Double kill, and yeah, alright. So apparently there's like another antlion guard here that you're supposed to kill, but
You can just ignore
yeah, you
it.
just ignore it. I guess they made it optional because they're like, well, there's not another testicle in this one. So this is my favorite part of the run, entanglement, properly named in my run. We literally have to wait for Alex to do stuff here. Find her dad, bring the dad to us, talk to the dad, all that.
Glad you made it here in one piece.
She also needs a gun, so I'm gonna give her one.
Not holding area. It's gonna take some time.
She's holding it.
Calm down, Matmo.
Just the source runs, Matmo and Darwin and everybody else. They are also part of the community I'm a part of. Just cool. I'm not the only person in source runs. Yeah, surprisingly. It's like me, Darwin, Matmo.
Every element of
That's pretty much it.
That's about right.
Speaking of that, there is a $15 donation from Darwin.
Yeah.
And he says, Darwin here, good luck on the run, Goknak. Botnak promised me he won't spam during your run this time, so surely you'll get the world record. Here's from the entire Source Runs team. P.S. Rest in peace, Winston. We have $80 from Mr. Saturn. Please add this donation to making Strago named Saturn. Good job to everyone so far, and best of luck to those still to come.
I'm full on grenades? Oh, so another guard dropped it. That's weird.
there.
$15 from Fingers to Hand. Gordon Freeman, truly a doctor without borders.
I see what you did there.
Dr. Freeman.
We have $20. Has anyone tried to nade jump in real life? Doctors Without Borders on standby.
Pretty sure they're sick people and not people who are just trying stuff that need the doctors.
We have $50 from Otaku Kato. True to my
Kotaku
word.
SRL or Kotaku? Because if Kotaku is sponsoring me right now, I'm going to be legitimately surprised. Yeah.
True to my word, here's my other $50. Thanks for all the runs and keep up the good work.
Let me just get this open.
$1 from Wolst. I have donated like 6 times and none of my messages have been read. I just want to tell the runners that I've been enjoying their speedy Let's Plays and I've had a lot of fun at SGDQ. You are all handsome
Supposed to be doing a
devils.
speed run?
I love you guys. Now let's go to the fiesta next door. Party.
Just waiting for the mariachi band.
We have $100 from Anonymous. It says, Dear Sir or Madame, this is from the marketing convention next door. Your convention is exceeding the 25 decibel limit, and we are filing a cease and desist post haste. The fire department has been notified and is on their way. Here is $100 to encourage compliance with volume limits in your doctor races.
I'm surprised they're very calm about it and they send formal emails. You know, like just like 20 minutes ago, they were yelling barbarically. So I guess they toned down.
I just want to point out, if they're going to keep donating in order to talk to us, we should continue to pester.
Also, Eli has his leg, apparently.
Nice.
He has his leg back.
So for anybody who's interested in finding out more about Source Game speedruns, there is sourceruns.org, which is about to get the Reddit hug of death. So
yeah, sourceruns.org. It's our home. With our completely working homepage, both on the forums and at the main URL.
I'd also like to give a shout out to haloruns.com just because.
Yeah, because Monopoly's here. So. All right, this
All they
upcoming
do is
part, I
spam
need to hear.
quick load.
I need to hear her dialogue for this upcoming part. Let's
get out of here.
For some reason, Alex by default walks wherever she needs to go. So you need to do a special case in order to make her run. That's her running to here so that she can walk away.
Security station and try to patch into your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me.
All right, so it's a very specific timing.
Wait till you hear from me.
Got it.
Nice.
So that's her crab walking backwards away. Yeah, so that's all I needed it for. And what that does, that saves about 30 seconds if you do it first try, because yes, her walking takes 30 seconds.
It's terrible.
It is, if we used to have a strat where we just threw a nade and hoped. Like that was what we did. Like we just threw a nade, ran in there, like, oh, please. But then like we found out that we could open the door, and then we found that we could hit the trigger specifically, like right after she says suit radio, and that causes her to run. Now there's different setups. I think Yeti, you have a setup where you go in after she says suit.
Yeah.
Like that almost gets it. But yeah, I'm different, edgy. So I do cool new things.
Angsty strats.
The good thing about that is that actually, I think, was kind of the last place there was any major RNG in the run, and now we've found a consistent way to have her go fast. So the run is no longer RNG.
What about Barney?
Pretty much anyway. Barney used to be the other finish.
Is Barney fixed now?
All right, there it is. Took a bit.
Dude, sick.
Okay, so coming up, if you've seen any Half-Life 2 runs before this, or Studios run, or I mean any other old Half-Life 2 runs, this map has a specific part where you're supposed to wait for Alex, and it's like I think 2 minutes or so. And there are turrets now, so I think this is the first turret clip that we do. So the way that this is going to work, and shout out to Lloyd's because he did find this, LO1TS. He found out that using the turrets in the upcoming part, you can simulate getting stuck. And simulating getting stuck on a prop, again, tricks the game into pulling you down. So, yeah, it's quite a bit away. So normally, you're supposed to get here, and Alex is like, all right, there's some turrets. Yeah, set them up. But we're going to kill these guards so they don't pester us. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to take this turret after we fill up on health and the SMG nade. In all directions. And like, you know, it's all intense and stuff. And then you bring this turret over here. So right now the turret isn't solid. I can walk through it. But when I set it up, it gains its collision. I got it first try. All right.
Nice.
So I made the turret regain its collision, so now I could save and load and go through the ground. Now, hope to God she actually spawns.
We do have the right map.
Yeah.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
we do.
Would have had a heart attack. All right. So this part, she could actually die here. Let's see if we get that. Like, sometimes happens. Oh, I think she's already here. Okay, all right. Yeah, she tries to like, I'm here, and like, she needs to be there. So, running here causes her to run because she's like, oh crap, I need to catch up. So yeah, making her going into that corner and contemplating life is all you need to do in order to make her run. So now I'm just barricading here, so we're completely protected from the evil combines. And then by that I mean the one guy that comes over here and just starts spraying SMG that doesn't ever hit.
So does this mean no more drawing? Does this mean no more drawing?
Yeah, no more drawing. So no
man.
finger the drawing. Sorry.
That was my favorite part of the run.
There we go. I mean, you could run old engine or single segment. Either of those get it. Yeah, this save load, I forgot to mention, this save load is, yeah, it's an outcome of the source engine, or the orange box source engine. Source engine. So old engine, you can't do that. You can't set up the turret and get stuck. I think it just actually just launches you out of it on old engine, I think. I'm not too sure, I didn't mess around with it. But
We have a $15 donation from Azure. Hey, Goknak. Gold dust full, gold dust full, gold dust full, gold dust full, gold dust full. I wish I could be there so I could race Phantom in solo co-op, because that's what co-op is all about. Cherno's choice. I love you, cutie.
We love you, Azure.
yeah, I love you. Exclamation mark Azure is the sound in my chat, where it's literally him moaning really high-pitched, and it sounds like a hentai cover. I mean, I can't really describe it any better.
That was
Could
pretty
you
close.
try and make that sound yourself?
No, I'm too deep. It would not work. If somebody else wants to try, go ahead. Yeah, bring it up here.
Oh, someone with the sound clip.
Yeah, somebody with the sound clip, come up to my mic and
Here's
play
the
it
mic.
to the chat. I think they'll love it.
Is it safe for work?
Yes, kind of.
Okay, well, whatever.
As long as you don't use your imagination.
My imagination is not safe for work.
We also have a $10 donation from Francis Rockwell. Thank you for the entertainment all this week. Half-Life 2 speedruns are always amazing to watch, but not as amazing as it must be for the Combine to watch Gordon fly through the air at Mach 10.
So this is a giant turret holdout. Yeah, this is pretty much like selfie time for me in the run, so I need to take one because my mom asked me to. But I need to set up these turrets. I mean,
Here we go.
dilemmas. I think I could do one. Let's try it.
That's not it.
You hear that noise? It sounds like...
There it is.
I hope Jack could hear that.
Yeah, I hope chat heard that. So yeah, I'm gonna set these up and I'll just...
Am I good to read some more donations?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. We have $10 from Kinsui Show. She says, hi, SGDQ. Greetings from Canada. Just to let everyone know that it's Yue's birthday today. Make sure everyone wishes him a happy birthday. Someone needs to give him a hug for all the hard work he's done this week. Also, as a present, Yue gets to choose where this goes. I hope he's smart and puts it to something in Final Fantasy VI. Wink, wink.
Happy birthday, Yue.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Yue.
birthday,
Now we have to go to the fiesta, man. I mean, there already are parties.
We're just trying to market the birthday.
Market the fiesta birthday parties. Oh, man. guess I could've-
We have a donation from Michelle for $15. Good run, Goknak. Proud to be a part of Knack Nation from Michelle and Nathan. We have $120 from Florian. Greetings to the Dota players who watch SGDQ over ESL1. Let the guy in the Sabaton shirt decide where my money goes.
In the what?
What shirt?
In the what?
Sabaton?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I set these three up here because they breach here first. And then
Wow, bullet hell.
I'm just, oh, look at me, kill them. And then I bring this over here. And then I bump Alex. Look at me. Look at me. Oop. I bump her over there. And yeah, it's pretty much waiting time. So, Jesus Christ. The, 1,000 new emotes. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. I'm a man. All right. So I just wanna take a picture of me here with all of you guys in the background. So, yeah. So let's see. How big is that? I think that's good enough. All right.
No, dude.
Unless NoClip wants to take a picture. Okay. That's fine then. Oh. All right. Hopefully I can hold stable this. All right. Oh. Wait. Thank you guys. All right. And then if anybody else wants a selfie, come on up. I mean, we're doing so. Oh, actually, we got the glitch. Okay, so what just happened? All right, I mean, what? So pretty much.
Accidentally do that?
No, it happens. The game's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is Alex and the two turrets here? The guards have no idea where you guys are, so the guards never come. So, like, moment. All right, so I bump her in front of that, and then I set up these turrets in these positions because they breach, and there's actually like a push trigger that knocks them over. If you have them set up here, and I call them the god turrets or the super turrets, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. But if Alex actually goes underneath this thing, the elevator pushes her through the ground. So yeah, when she gets like on these steps, you gotta like push, and then like you gotta. I had her right there once in a run, but I was able to push her out. It was super scary. But why is she there? Oh my God! Look at that. So you shoot her in order to make her look at you, and then
So for those of you who want to promote the marathon, or just show your selfies, you can use the hashtag SGDQ2014. And we have a couple new donations. We have $30 from Daniel Bates. I love all Source games. Goknak is love. Goknak is life. I've been so hyped all day, and I can't wait until Let's Play World Record. Donating to great cause and Goknak being awesome.
like every time, world record.
Get in!
Yeah. So she said to get in. Gordon is a very simple man, so but he now has breasts. I'm holding. You can actually exit this thing early. Again, another cutscene, so if there's more donations, go ahead.
Okay. We have $15, and it says, because I love you, bro, man, this goes to whatever bidding challenge you want to. And he knows he wants Fighting Masters.
Dr. Kleiner, let us out!
Oh yeah, Fighting Masters. What? Question.
Alex?
Top tier.
Gordon? My God, how did you get here? And when?
What's wrong?
Yeah. I actually have a magic trick that I want to show everybody. I think it was Lloyd's, yeah. Lloyd's again, shout out to them. Goknak.com. So there's this ordinary piece of wood that is secretly made of glass. Yeah, it's really weird. I think that's not the only place that happens. There are other places where the wood, where you can break it. There's like planks on the wall or something that you can break and they turn into glass. I think it's a mist texture or something.
I think glass is just the default material.
The default, yeah, it might actually be the default
no sense,
thing.
But whatever.
Oh, and here's Sully again. I didn't really point him out. That was my reaction to seeing my emails.
Another of your friends arrived several days ago.
Dog, you made it.
Have fun cleaning out that inbox.
So there, you see?
Yeah, especially on Yahoo Mail, it's
I wish I shared your optimism,
fun.
Doctor.
We have $15. First time watching SGDQ, and I'm amazed by all the little and big hacks you guys figured out. Keep smacking those NPCs on the head for having the audacity to interrupt your run. We have $50 from Dezo. This Half-Life 2 run has been the surprise of the day. Great run and great commentary.
I want to get Dr. Kleiner somewhere safer. Then I'll meet
$25 from some guy from Australia. $25 from running my favorite game of all
There's some kind
time.
of pixel setup with this that she could just teleport right to you. I haven't found it yet.
Okay, Gordon, you heard him.
Yeah, sometimes I stand on the left and she does it.
As I get Dr. Kleiner
Who's that robot thing?
I don't know.
Leave without
It,
Where did she
might be
Bizarre, it's
Barney.
kinda-
Is that Barney?
Came out of nowhere.
It has to be Barney. Yeah, it just like rolled out of that room right there.
Is that a mini boss?
I think it's a ninja. It came out of nowhere, dude. I don't know, but we're just going to spectate it throwing stuff around for the next like 2 minutes because, you know, can't actually do anything on this map.
Yeah, this is another decently well-made map where we can't skip past
There's
it.
actually, yeah, there's a clip brush that's like, I forget where exactly it is. I think it might actually be that line right there. It's an invisible wall that literally spans the entire map.
Yep.
And like, I don't know if like a playtester was like, Valve, I can get on top of the map or something, and they didn't go to their other maps and fix it. Maybe Canals 11, but yeah. Hey, shout out to health. You usually get ammo there. So yeah, dog just gets like messed around, tossed around, or whatever that thing is. It looks like a dog, monkey thing.
Speaking of playtesters, Gabe Newell, we found these tricks. Hook us up. We'll help you.
Yeah, if Valve has any opening for any future games that has a voiceless main protagonist, just hit us up. All right, let's see if we can teleport him. Yeah!
Nice.
That's the only teleport that we can do on Doc. This is
Frame save.
yes! That's like 6 now, I think?
Yeah, I think we're up to 6 frames.
6 frames saved. This is world record.
Well, if you divide 6 by 2, that means, you know what it
Portal 3 confirmed.
Exactly.
All right, so this is a really bad launch. Let's see what we can do. We did it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
worked.
hit that slope there and live. Now I have reverse doubles. 89.98. Sometimes in an entanglement I have double health, like 40-40 or just small things. So this is City 17. It's very tight, like it's a very tight corridor-esque. And I actually like it more than Coast.
Blasphemy.
But we're going to be doing some like explosive tricks that will
Literally.
blow you away. Okay, well that was terrible. All right, so we're gonna use this right here, and we save on it because we're.
Oh, that was so smooth.
Yeah, that was right. Again, that's the reason why we run on easy. We can do stuff like that. That on hard, we wouldn't have even survived the SMG nade, let alone the barrel, which gives the thrust. We literally turned into Rocket Man, which is a strat later on in the run as well. All right. Ooh, 3 squads. Good RNG. Sometimes I can get a full squad, sometimes I can get 2 people, 1 person, or no squad. It actually is random. There we go. If I use the gravity gun right here, the game crashes. So we're not going to do that.
Bad ending?
Yeah. Yes, but we can use it here. Much those guys, but we're also going to freak out the NPCs that come in. Yeah, this is an auto-scroller. You can read donations.
So we do have some generous sponsors for this event. One is the Humble Bundle. They do have a promotional deal going on. If you go to humblebundle.com/SGDQ, you will be able to purchase a bundle of games that contains, but not limited to, Noi to Love 2 Devolution, Dust Force, Guacamelee, Psychonauts, and more. And if you pay $25 or more, you will unlock the entire set of games. And all the proceeds go to Doctors Without Borders. Aver Media is also one of our sponsors. They graciously donated lunch for our event Monday through Friday to the tune of $10,000, and they're selling capture card with a promo at bit.ly/SGDQ promo. And last,
so that line there, he said, "Stay back, it's gonna blow," but there's no hurt trigger there for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, all right. So this is a very specific placement here. Yeah, might just be a bit far forward. No, okay. Yeah, we'll just go around. There's that's actually a pixel gap, and the next map is also very notorious for having a pixel gap. Gordon is very, he's a certain unit, certain amount of units wide. And there's a window in here, we call it the pixel window, and you'll see why. It's very, very tough to get into. I'm up ahead. All right, so, so it's that window up there to my top left. So using a bin is actually a bit more consistent because if you can't get in from wall climbing, got it. Okay, so yeah, you can see it was a very tight squeeze. Sometimes I can have runs where I spend maybe 20 minutes. No, that's exaggeration, but it feels like 20 minutes on just that trick, or just that window alone. Lose collision, please. All right. So this is, again, another place where we can do the regaining collision trick. Oh, there's just going to be some guards I need to take care of first. If you can get it pretty quickly, then they aren't a problem, but... Oh. It's very tough timing. There's a certain angle that these become, so I might have actually just got it. No, I didn't. No, I'm like floating on it. There's a very tight angle on these. Hopefully it doesn't kill Alex. All right, that's it. That has to be it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So what I just did there, after a couple of failed attempts, what I just did there was I just skipped a cutscene that required you to stay with Alex. And there's some triggers after the cutscene that tells Alex to not follow you. So yeah, we just jumped over a gate that she's supposed to open, but the best gem of it all is that she's here. Because we didn't tell her to go away, or we didn't hit that trigger at least, she follows us through the next however maps. Oh, I need this piece of wood. Just, okay, yeah, let's take the time.
Unfortunately, having Alex with us doesn't actually help us do anything. It's just cool.
She follows us, and sometimes she actually gets in the way later on.
Yeah.
But
she can also die, and you can pick up her gun.
Yeah, the Alex gun, which is an automatic pistol that only has 30 bullets. And I mean, I don't think that'll be the case, but we'll see what happens with the gunship in one of the future maps where it has a possibility of killing her.
That was good.
Yeah, that's a very tough jump there. Oh, okay, I already. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't do that jump. Okay, so this is a room where you're supposed to go on in like some magic lift ride thing, but we have a barrel and an SMG nade, so we don't do that. Yeah, it's faster than wall climbing and easier because it's not. Wall climbing here is very tricky. Hello. All right, so let's see if we can get these. This is a new strat that I was looking into. Okay, so we got kind of a decent one. I'll be trying it in my runs that I'll do, because I want to get a more solid world record. There's a launch off that pod. If any of you have seen Half-Life 2 Dwamov, just the segmented run. I really recommend it, even though it's slow because it doesn't do the new strats. We found these strats this year, and Blama was completed last year, so. It's a very good run. I really recommend the coast section, but also the C-17 section is really, really tight. And it does this really cool launch off of that pod, and I almost got it. You kind of get the idea of what was going to happen. I was going to launch all the way over. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Barney to climb up the stairs. Well, yeah. I did that in practice. I shot myself with a rocket because the windowsill was evil. So yeah, now we're waiting, and there's Alex. Yeah. Hi, Alex. She's not supposed to be here at all. Great.
Let's go.
Am I good to read some donations?
Yeah, good.
All right. We have $20 from Zachary Tenney. Shoutouts to the new sheriff in town, Niku-chan, Zimbabwe. Good luck on your race from your SBSU friends. $10 from Average Goatee. Goknak, you're doing an awesome job explaining this run, and your commentary is fantastic. I haven't enjoyed watching a run this much in a while. We have $15 from Lakumakara. He says, gotta love this Half-Life 2 run. Cheers from Finland to all the runners. I've been enjoying SGDQ all week long and just had to donate. Thank you for all the awesomeness.
Welcome. Really awesome.
We have $1.82 from Haiku Guy. Half-Life 2, a haiku. Is it a ninja? It looks kind of like a boss. Let's just call it dog.
So coming up on this map, we're going to do another save and load clip. And this map used to be one of the biggest RNG sections of the game because you have to have Barney open a door for you normally, and he just sometimes does not follow you where you want him to go. So this skip not only saves a minute, but it completely eliminates that.
Barney's just running. Just like went to my left there. I don't know why. But,
yeah, he's weird on this map. I don't know.
Let's see if we can get it standing up. I might have it. Yes!
Nice.
The table was shooting away. It does that. The table is annoying. That's why sometimes it's more consistent to flip. Oh, somewhere. It's more consistent to flip it. So that just skipped Barney RNG, or Bar RNG. What we called it. And so now we don't have to worry about Barney dying somewhere, which was a major, major concern in the old route that we had. So. And this is an invisible bridge. It's already extended. The extending animation that you would do if you hit the button just extends the model, I guess, but the clip brush is already there. So, oh, hello. Just went inside a guy. So yeah, this is a C-17 is very notorious for just going through the levels. Just, you know, let's play some pinball with Gordon. Okay, never mind. That Strider can sometimes kick me around, and I call it pinball with Gordon. It's very accurate. Sometimes I go flying off in some random direction. Let's see if we can get dumpster skip. Yeah. So Yeti pointed out that this bucket's a lot better, and so it is. Because if I were to use a crate, this map is very... Actually, Yeti, you can talk about this. I need to focus.
Yeah, this map sucks because you have to wall climb a whole lot. And sometimes, we haven't actually seen it in this run yet, I think, which is awesome. Objects can just kind of drop out from under you when you're wall climbing, and you can't pick them back up. And so if you do that, 50 feet up a wall, then you're going to lose a lot of time and maybe die. And this is one place where you have to do a really high wall climb, and that can go very badly. But this bucket actually works pretty well, which is nice. And then coming up here, we're going to need some audience participation.
Oh yeah, okay, so that was the longest wall climb in the game. Okay, so we're going to need everybody in the room to count to 10. The chat can join in, but they're going to be 30 seconds behind anyway, so. All right, so I'm going to pass this thing on my right, and we're going to start counting, all right? Ready? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You guys are awesome, thank you. So what I just did there, we weren't just counting for fun. Wait. Yeah, okay, we're good. Okay. So there's 2 triggers there. The one I hit that I was talking about starts this sequence with Dog and Barney, and it actually it's supposed to spawn enemies, but the game thinks that you hit the one before, which is why we counted 10 seconds. There's a timer on it, so when you hit the one that's 10 seconds later, it spawns these 2, and they go and kill the guys, but there aren't any guys. And if you hit it any earlier, the game thinks they're still alive, and Barney doesn't say anything, and it's called a soft lock. Where, yeah.
If you see Dr. Breen, tell him I said.
Yeah, it gets cut off, unfortunately.
Coming up here is another relatively new skip. You're supposed to get in a pod and ride it through some cool cinematic stuff. So we can actually skip the first 30 seconds of that with the rocket jump.
It's a very tedious rocket jump, but yeah, we would normally go into that pod right there. But what we can do is we can come here, and if I can curve left of this pod, I can go right. That's good. All right, and then we can jump around, and I don't have enough health to do a rocket jump here. So we're going to use a grenade. Barely low.
For some reason, this load is up in the air, so you have to actually...
Yeah, so see a point blank nade here. It's very high up in the one there. That's it. Okay.
There we go.
So what I just did is now I'm in a pod. Because the game's like, why did you just hit this low without a pod? Get in a pod. So it spawns us in a pod. If you have an object with you and you're holding it with the gravity gun, you can actually spawn outside of this pod. And I just spoiled that scene in Dwamov, but yeah, if you haven't seen Dwamov does that and quite a bit more as well. So I really recommend watching that as well. And yeah, so I used a nade there because, as you can see, I actually died one of those attempts. But if you put a nade on the ground, you have the ability to space yourself from it. So a rocket jump or an SMG nade boost would have killed me there because I don't really have any control of where that's going to. Well, I kind of do. I would have to do it backwards, but the grenade is a lot easier to do there. And this is another cutscene, so you can go ahead and read the missions.
Well, for those of you just joining us, this is Summer Games Done Quick 2014, hosted by Speed Demos Archive and Speedruns Live. And all donations are going towards Doctors Without Borders, a fine international medical humanitarian organization that provides independent, impartial assistance in more than 60 countries to people whose survival is threatened by violence, neglect, or catastrophe. And we have a $20 donation by Braid. You're really making me want to learn how to do speedruns. I never knew that the Source engine would behave this way. We have $40 from Snack Time. Snack Time here. You're all cute and doing excellent work. Keep doing what you're doing. Fear Shades. We have $35 from Captain Pedge, an amazing run, a wonderful cause, and a brilliant runner. Great commentary and interesting notes about how the game works.
I can't whip out timescale, it's a cheat. Timescale speeds or up or slows down the game. We always joke about it. That we're making another Half-Life 2 run using timescale, and it's only for the purpose of showing how fast something can go in the game. It's pretty much a task. I mean, we have frame-perfect jumps, so it's not going to compete with Dwamov. It's going to be an easy task, and then we're just going to see how broken this game can get. Hopefully, very broken. We're already on the second map. Pretty interesting, but we use timescale there because we can slow it down, and everything's still done essentially real time. We control everything. It's not a script or inputs mapping or anything like that. So we have that being made. So that's pretty hype. I'll probably be streaming attempts for doing some of the segments there. Okay, so I'm going to be trying to do something called Rocket Man. I have a rocket launcher still. This normally you get in this area. And what happens is your guns get thrown from you. No. Let's see. Your guns get thrown from you, and if you can, there it is. Okay, if you position yourself just right up against this field, you can throw one of the weapons out. The rocket launcher being so big, it gets thrown out because I don't know, when it gets thrown, it spawns randomly and there. So now we have a rocket launcher. We're not supposed to. We're just supposed to have a really overpowered gravity gun here, but taking this rocket launcher, we could do some pretty cool Rocket Man, Team Fortress 2 skips. I don't know. Yeah, or Quake, yeah. Any game with rocket jumping. Half-Life 2 has it as well. So coming up is one of the major glitches in the game with orbs and physics. So I'm going to take this monitor here.
First try, I believe.
And I set it up on the ground, like so, and then I jump on top of it. Yeah, that was it. No, I meant it.
Yeah!
So what happened there was the orb gets caught underneath that fin, and the game is like, whoa, okay, why is an orb under here? So it flicks that monitor so hard, well, actually just hard enough that the game launches you and doesn't actually kill you. I think hard doesn't kill you either. And it launches you straight up to where you need to be. And again, we have the rocket launcher, and I think green is in for a surprise. So, so yeah, we get flung all the way up, perfect height. I actually found that in Dwamov, the last segment, we're going to do it again, spoiler alert. The last segment, I was like, okay, how could we get high enough? And so I set the monitor on the side, and I was just messing around with the monitor, and I figured out that putting the orb underneath the fin like that produced a really, really high launch. And Matmo was like, isn't that the height of Citadel 04, which was that last map? And I'm like, maybe. And so I go on the map, and sure enough, it's perfect. There are some that go a little bit higher, a little bit lower. Sometimes I was getting the little bit lower launches in my runs. But the ones, yeah, it goes perfect height or higher. And that's what you want, and it saves, I think that's like a 3-minute, like that giant elevator in the middle. And again, if you have the rocket launcher, you could actually boost yourself back up to where you should land if you don't go high enough using that. But yeah, this is, again, another pod ride, so, and a cutscene coming up, so just go ahead. Read donations.
Okay, we have $17 from StratCat66. Thank you for an awesome week of speedruns. We have $20 from Colonnade7. He says, hey Goknak and Yeti, hope you're having a good run. Me and Ampersands are enjoying your run so far. Could Yeti please say hashtag lilac?
Hashtag lilac. Shoutouts to Colin.
Ampersand.
We have...
Ampersands is... Go ahead.
We have $15 from the Kia. He says, greatly enjoying the race. It's a blast watching Gordon vibrate through walls and surf at the speed of sound. It's clear that you're a man that is all business, Goknak. Keep up the great work.
There's a wonderful view of the city. Yeah, apparently it's dark or something. All the times we were outside, it was light out. Oh, except for Ravenel.
Now we do have some prizes for this block. We have a Mad Catz Triton headset with Half-Life and Portal design. That if you donate $10 or more, you'll be eligible for that. And we have a Portal gun and a signed Valve orange box that are each a $15 donation or more will make you eligible to win those prizes.
Yeah, I could probably do something. Probably. Oh, this is like a full minute.
Don't struggle.
Yeah, it's like a 140.
Whatever. This is fun run.
Until you're where he wants you, there's nothing you can do.
We do have some upcoming donation incentives.
Save would skip this cutscene. Save that out of the pod.
I mean, it's not
one is the file name for Legend of Zelda: Linked Between Worlds. Right now, Beef Jerky is winning at $1,910. Save or kill the animals is currently at $31,794.69 for save, and $29,999. I can't write. $29,999.43 for kill the animals. So if you want a speedrun, you're gonna have to donate a little more for killing the animals. Also, we have the abandoned chocobo glitch, which is at $2,652 out of 3,000. So that's pretty close to being met for Final Fantasy VI. And you can check our tracker. It'll be linked in the chat. to check out the Final Fantasy VI names.
Having both of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate the terms of any bargain I care to make with a Combine.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is
Yes, Judith, what
this is one of the cutscenes. You literally actually can't do anything. The NPCs do everything here. Like there's no, I could stare at the ceiling, I guess, but that's
You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself.
zoom in and stare at Eli, I guess.
Do is convince that rabble
He makes some good facial animations, I think. So,
senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that would save them all.
yeah, it's about saving the world and whatnot, and I'm, yeah, hopping around at the speed of sound. The Bandicoot scoots.
Alex, honey.
Dad.
God damn you, Breen, you let her go.
Yeah, it's all up to you, my old friend. Will you let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the entire species, or will you...
We have 2 new donations. $100. Shout out to my flatmates. Been loving the stream this week. One of the best events of the year.
My dear, you have your
We have $20 from Rayan.
stubborn nature.
Says, my girlfriend has no clue about games, but this doesn't stop her from watching this event with me. All of you guys do a fantastic job. Put this donation towards getting this event to Europe. Well, if you're interested in a European marathon, ESA, European Speedster Assembly.
ESA hype?
Yep. Will be on at the end of July. I can't remember the exact dates, but you can check out Team Ludendi for more information.
I'm sure someone in the chat will jump to correct you and put the right dates in.
Yes, exactly. I'm sure at least 10 people.
How about it, Doug Freeman? Did you realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon would never make any kind of deal with you.
I understand if you don't wish to discuss this in front of your friends. I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
Don't struggle, honey.
Dad.
And just a quick update, our donation total is at $507,490.12.
Nice.
They know you betrayed them.
And I'm sure Goknak could give you some interesting statistics with how many emails he has in his inbox.
Let's see. Approximately 1470. Yeah, so 1,471 new emails. And a bunch of people following me on Twitter.
He needs more emails than that. Get on it, chat.
Yeah, I used to have, funny story, back in SGDQ 2014, so it was January, Studio ran this, and I still had the world record back then. It was terrible, but it was like I think it was like a 150 something. But he shouted me out, and I think I was linked in the chat. I gained over 100 emails in less than a minute, and it was at 3 a.m. on a school night. And so, and to top it all off, my phone had notification sounds for email, and it was that dinging noise. So I'm just sleeping, and then all of a sudden I just hear. And like I'm like, oh, and then like I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, I have like 2 of this being run, and I end up watching the rest of the run. I think he was at like prison or something when he shouted me out. But it was, yeah, it was pretty awesome. If I had the sound going right now, I would not be able to concentrate. So I turned it off, unfortunately. But
Pay it forward.
all right. So the last 2 tricks revolving around Breen.
Whoops.
Alex is gone. No. All right, so it's called Breen Climb.
Damn it, not again.
Yeah, so I'm escaping you again, Alex. It has to happen. And now we have the most awkward elevator ride in history. He's rolling his eyes and everything. I don't know if they planned that, but so I just climbed on Breen's statue to get to Breen's head. And now I'm going to Breen Launch, which used to be the crazy strat that only I try, but now we have enough crazy setup that we can actually live, assuming we have enough health. My world record,
That's
good.
Yeah.
Oh no, we still have to kill Breen.
Get ready with time.
Yeah, get ready with time.
Yeah, time's coming. Well, no, it's still after I destroy it to time these orbs. The orb spawning right here is actually RNG. I think. Oh, that's one. And then to top it all off, and when we teleport and the thing blows up, Citadel blows up, that's time. So, get ready on it. Time! Dr. Freeman.
Time.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
I'm applauding myself. So, you can die if I actually do any inputs that like plus jump or like plus forward or whatever. It reverts back, but it actually messes up the cutscene because they have a trigger that's like down there somewhere that if you fall off, so like if you just normally jump down, it reverts. Like it doesn't. How do I word this? It doesn't like continue with the ending. But if you die due to going into the orbs, I guess they just never expected that. So now the cutscene's messing up. I'm supposed to be like, G-Man's talking to me. It starts zooming in on Alex. It's really weird, but yeah. And then, oh God, okay.
Must seem to you an arbitrary imposition.
And the ghosting mod, I can't really describe it now. I can describe it in my stream later. But on ghosting mod, G-Man's face doesn't render, but his eyes and mouth do. So whenever I finish a run and this happens, it's all red, and you just see 2 eyes and a mouth with a suit. And it's like, it's freaky the first time you see it, so. If you want to see that, then you can follow me. I mean, I might do a run. And then, yeah, that's it. And, I did actually change a bit of the credits. You'll see it in a bit. Just give it a bit. Hey, what does that say? SGDQ 2014.
Nice.
It's just to take on the Portal ASCII art. It was like a Portal ASCII, what about me? So, yeah. Shout outs.